Hello, everyone. This would be about day 14 since my surgery. So, I just want to blog about some of the side effects that I've experienced, as well as a couple questions I've been getting is, did it work? So, update everyone. I have endometriosis and I had hysterectomy along with a bowel procedure on July 21st. Before that, I knew that the endo had grown into my bowel and kind of throughout my entire body. So the surgery did not go as scheduled, I would say. The doctor said that it was one of the most intense cases they've ever seen. It was about 7 hours, and they found an abscess, like exploded inside of my stomach. And thank God they got that out because it could have been septic, killed me. So thank God that got out. And I advocated to get it done, all of that backstory that I've talked about in the other blogs. But thank God it's out. But during that process, the piece that connects the bladder to the kidneys got um, injured, so they had to repair that and put a catheter in and put a stent in. Those would be the side effects that I've personally been experiencing. Like I said, I knew that the endo had grown into my rectum and possibly affected the bladder a little bit, but they said it wasn't present that much, but definitely the rectum. So I was kind of worried about that. So this has kind of been something I wasn't even expecting. But I had to wear the catheter for a week. It was horrible. And then it got worse because the doctor took it out Thursday and said, "Oh, I want to get a test." So I was, my mom drove me to the appointment Thursday. As we were driving, I got a call. The doctor said something about a test. I'm like, "Well, I'm on the way there." So when we get there, they said, "Oh, well," he said, "we want to do a test to make sure that there's no hole in your bladder." I'm like, "Why would you not schedule this test before we schedule the appointment to take it out?" And he's like, "Well, you could leave it in and do the test." I'm like, "No, take it out. I don't want this thing in here longer than it has to be." He's like, "Oh, we'll take it out. Will you still go for the test?" I'm like, "Yeah." We get there to get the test, and they say, "Oh, well, you have to have the catheter in to take the test." Why the hell a doctor wouldn't say that, I don't know. It was the dumbest thing. I was like, "What the hell?" So they had to call the doctor, work all that out, and at this point, I'm nervous because I don't want a hole to be in my bladder. So I went to test, but they had to put the catheter in, and then they said, "We'll take it right back out." When I tell you all of that shit was so painful, and I was pissed. And I'm like, why the hell would the doctor not say, "Hey, we need that in for the test. Let's leave it in"? Like, never said that. And why would the doctor not make the test before making that appointment? It was just very irresponsible. I definitely said something about it, but it's something that people have to go through, especially black women. I don't know what the fuck they think we are, like superhuman. I was like, what the hell? It hurts so bad. And then they were like, well, can you move from your left to your right? Like, I only have stitches. No, I can't move from my left to the right. It was, I don't know why somebody even scheduled a test like that with somebody who had the type of procedure that I had. So that pissed me off. It made things worse. They said there was no hole, so that was good news. But the whole process of getting there caused me to get a UTI from all of that, which has made the pain shit even worse. I had to go back to the hospital yesterday. I was in there all day. They gave me antibiotics. Sent me home with the antibiotics as well. But I have this pain on my left side, and they're saying it's caused by the UTI. They did a CT scan, and the stent looks good, and it's just inflammation from the infection. I'm hoping that is true. And this pain goes away after a couple of days of taking these antibiotics. So those are some of the side effects that I've experienced from this hysterectomy surgery thus far. And I think it's because all that other crap that happened during the procedure that like I didn't expect with the bladder and the piece getting injured that connects the bladder to the kidneys, and now I have to wear a catheter, and then I got the stent. And I got the UTI because of the in and out of the catheter, which still pisses me off. So I'm in all this pain again. The antibiotics haven't helped yet, but I just started yesterday, so I'm hoping that that will help with some of the pain. Somebody sent me a message and asked me, did the hysterectomy help with the endometriosis? For now, yes. I'm not feeling that pain anymore. So for now, it has helped with that particular pain. I do think it's a personal decision. If you want to get hysterectomy, it's not anything you take lightly. The doctors tried to get me to do it in my 20s. I was not with it. I was like, no, I don't want to do that. So at that point, I didn't want to. I made the decision literally because the pain was so damn bad. I was like, I cannot take this anymore. Me and my husband went through the whole infertility journey anyway. Our daughter is 18 at this point, so we've kind of moved past that. So he was like, we talked about it, and like I said, that pain that hit me in November, I was just like, it's fine. But that was my personal decision. If you don't want to do it, don't rush to it, and don't make a doctor feel like you have to do it. It's a very personal decision. Endometriosis is painful as fuck. It hurts. So it's totally up to, I feel like, the person that's going through it to make that decision. But for me, so far it has helped with that endometriosis pain. But there's a side effect, and now I'm dealing with the UTI and the bladder things. So yeah, like I think it's really a personal decision based on who the person is. But I think it's something that shouldn't be taken lightly, and you just have to figure out what you want to do for you. But for me, it did help with that particular pain. So now I'm dealing with all this other stuff. So that's kind of where I'm at now. Still resting. They want me to do anything for like 4 to 6 weeks, and been at home really resting. I do some work here and there because I can do work from home, and then I just kind of lay back down. So that's what I've been doing. It's just really kind of resting. I say my mood is like a 5 today, 4 or 5. I'm just kind of tired of being in pain. I have outside of having endometriosis, I have other chronic pain diseases such as diverticulitis, sciatica. So, but this endo has been the worst, and I'm just kind of tired of dealing with it. I'm like that pain is for now is doing okay, but it's like the whole surgery, which was caused by the endo. Now I got these side effects, so just kind of tired of being, sick and in pain and shit. So that's kind of where I'm at right now. Not chummy today, but I'm blessed to be here, and I'm blessed that God gave me this ability to advocate so hard for myself and others, because I would definitely be dead if I didn't advocate so hard to have that surgery. I'd not be here if I didn't speak up with this pain. Where there's UTI, I could have went. So after a while, it just gets exhausting having to advocate for every breath of your life, and that's kind of how I feel as a black woman in this world, not just this country, this damn world. So that's kind of where I'm at today. If I could be completely honest, I'm just kind of it is what it is. But I'm dealing with it. It helps for me to do this blog, and hopefully somebody can see that it'll help them. I watch funny things on TV, so that makes me laugh. But that's kind of where I'm at today. I'm just tired of being in pain. So I'm hoping that these antibiotics help with the UTI and help that. And if they don't help with this pain, then the stent is kind of the issue. So I'm hoping it's not, because I do need it in there. It's not due to be taken out until September. So prayerfully, that's where I'm at. So want to just come and do a blog because I was having like a kind of a down day with it, and just thinking about this is a black woman, all the shit that we got to go through. And these some of these doctors, man, they just like the audacity of some of this shit, like to not tell somebody they need the catheter in, and then like thinking us making go through that shit, yo. And I told him, I said, I don't know if I'm going to do this. I need to decide. So back up. I took time to myself to think, is this something I wanted to do? Because I knew it was going to hurt, but I also didn't want a hole to be in my bladder and me not knowing about it. So I believe there was no hole, but like, look, it caused this UTI and all this other stuff. So I'm definitely will be fighting back in the future legally and other options. But at this point, I just want to heal and then focus on that. So that's where I'm kind of at right now. So anybody watching this and kind of going through things, you're definitely not alone. It's endometriosis. It's some horrible shit. It's very understudied. It's one of the most understudied diseases. This is what the doctors told me, and I wholeheartedly believe this, because they seem to not be able to recognize it on imaging, which is crazy because we can do all kind of things with technology in this world now, but we can't recognize endo on an image, and the doctors don't have enough sense to say, hey, maybe it's endo. It's baffling to me. So that's kind of where I'm at now with my thoughts. But I'll do another blog in a couple of days. Hopefully these antibiotics will help. But as far as things that have been helping me throughout my endo journey, like I said before, heat. The massage. I actually have it on now because it also helps with this UTI or stent pain. So I'm sitting on my heating pad, this massager, like I said, CBD, medical marijuana, that all helped with the pain as well. So there are some of the things that helped me. And wanted to answer the question, did the surgery help with the endo pain? And just wanted to go over some of the side effects. So that is where I'm at now. Excuse me. Make sure you like the video, share, and you subscribe to the account. And I will do another blog shortly.